What's going on, toxic gamers? If you're gonna try and call the fire truck department, I don't think they're gonna respond, man, because the Call of Duty community has flipped upside down. There's a video that I want to share with you that has went mega viral in the community, causing wildfires out there on the likes of which we've never seen before. The homie 8Thought's going in ganging right now, trying to expose the homie Blame Truth, and the homie Blame Truth, I mean, he's exposing everybody right now, everything and everybody right now. He's going crazy at Activision. We're gonna get right into the story here, guys. Like the video if you just want good game, good Call of Duty. Dislike the video if you love AI, you love microtransactions, you love skill-based matchmaking, you love UMM, skill-based damage, cheaters, hackers, and everything. Let me know where you guys at. Now, seriously, like the video if you wanna see gaming get better. Your voices do matter on the matter, guys. But apparently, this what went down earlier today. So, the homie Anthony, Blame Truth, he called out Activision, not so nicely, let me just put it that way, okay? Bruh. Meanwhile, the homie 8Thought's going crazy, trying to expose, like, the homie Blame Truth. I always hate it when my superheroes fight, guys. And more on that later on, but apparently the homie Blame Truth went kind of gangbang style on Activision, says let's support real artists and stop trying to F them over. Voice artists, graphical artists, and everything in between. This AI shiz is not gonna fly. And apparently this is what caused the drama in the community. You guys can see there is no thumb here, there are 6 fingers, aka this one is made by AI. So what Activision is now doing is that they are making skins, making microtransactions with the help of AI, and selling to all of us for $20 and $30. They make it for free, but they sell you for $20, $30, sometimes even $100. That has happened in the past too, right? But you guys gonna be like, hey, what's the big deal about it? Apparently this also broke earlier today. All right, check this out. So the homie the Ghost of Hope says that panic within Treyarch at the moment. Almost all of the actors that feature in the Zombies crew in Black Ops 6 Zombies have pulled out or working over the lack of AI protections in their contracts. This has resulted in some of the disappointing recast we are now seeing early on. Example, Sam on Citadel, with some likely still to be recast in future maps. In simple English, if you love some actors that portrayed some of these roles in Call of Duty, they might be recasted because Activision is using AI and these actors don't like it, which I mean, it's understandable. And yeah, so Activision is going gangbang style, and the actors are going double gangbang style on this one though. Shout out to the homie Blame Truth. This is that video in question. Wait for it, roll it.
Warzone, both rigged. You are actively being nerfed mid-gunfight, mid-match. Every time you spawn in, something changes with the parameters. This is not crazy talk. I've proven it. Watch this video to the end and tell me when I'm telling lies, please. It's been there right in front of our face for like a couple of years now. But all it takes is just showing you how dishonest they are, showing you what's already in the game, and then you telling me, are they capable of doing this? Does it make sense? Does it explain what you are experiencing in regards to the spawn system, the gunfights? There is no consistency with the TTK, the hit reg, the netcode, any of that stuff. Time to die, time to kill. None of that stuff is legit in this game. It's
and he's saying that while playing XDefiant, which is now shutting down. Damn, homie. Damn, man. That's like a crazy timeline we're living in, right? Oh my goodness, man.
All rigged. Straight up. And I'm gonna say this. All these science guys, all these data guys, I'm gonna say this. Prove me wrong. Watch this video and prove me wrong. But see, here's the thing. You can't prove me wrong. This is all on the back end. I'm just putting the pieces together, and I'm gonna show you exactly what's going on. Anyone with a brain would pretty much say, yes, this is possible. If not the most likely scenario for this. It's not lag and it's not desync. It's not. Been playing these games for like 18 years. Call of Duty, I mean, this ain't lag, this ain't desync. My guys, I've seen it before. I've seen it in other games. I've seen it in Call of Duty. This ain't it. So let's look at this clip from 2 days ago from my video, and then look at what I'm gonna show you afterward that happened today. And tell me if I didn't call it to a motherfucking T. But back to the whole blueprint bundle thing, they're creating...
So we got a flashback out here. Damn, man. Baby, we got a flashback. We got a prequel out here. Okay, I'm ready for the sequel here.
Fake FOMO. I would argue that the numbers that they show, I mean, Nero did the math, and like, they set the event to 13 days, which they figured out the average amount of kills per day, and they set the event to 13 days, which sets this mathematically to not hit, basically. So they're creating this false FOMO to sell you this bundle in the shop Seriously, like, we're not gonna hit the pistol challenge and then some fucking Treyarch nerd's gonna come out and be like,
oh, well, actually, our data was not updated correctly. Our data tracker was taken offline by the Lizard Squad, and we don't really know what to do from here, but we restored the power of the data.
Hey, viewer, welcome back.
Lizard Squad was actually pretty big. I'm not sure what's up with them right now. Are they gonna come back this Christmas and hack the PlayStation Network and the Xbox Network for the third time, I guess, or something like that? For the second or third time? Are they gonna come back though? Let's find out.
Back to present day. Would you look at that? 2 days later, here's Treyarch's excuse that I called that they would do. For those not in the know, they released a bundle with this new pistol that was earnable from a community challenge.
The hit list event total elimination count appears to be stuck at 25 billion despite tracking correctly on the back end. Okay.
Challenge about get 50 billion kills or whatever. Well, we did the math.
We're currently investigating this issue. Bumbleclad brothers.
Nero did the math and determined that with the amount of time they had set to complete this challenge, it wouldn't mathematically work out. So they released this bundle in the shop that contains this pistol that you're going to unlock via the community challenge, and they released that, days before we are set to unlock it. So people see that we're not on track to unlock the pistol, we're probably not going to get it, and they'll buy the bundle out of FOMO. It wouldn't work on anyone with an IQ above my current thermostat setting, but it will work.
Yeah, this actually was a hot topic of discussion just the other day, right? Because suckers were finding out that, hey man, the community challenge, something ain't right. The math ain't mathing, okay? And people were like, yo, holy shiz, right? Like, this is the homie holy, guys. Everybody salute to the homie holy. Yeah, right? So a lot of people were like, nah, man, this is something different, though. Like, these suckers crazy. And yes, suckers were crazy because then they added the $20 skins and the $20 I believe it was like $28, something like that. Could be wrong, but it's between 28 and it's between $20 and $30, and it magically appeared in the shop, and they kind of give people the incentive to buy it early if you're like itching for it. If you cannot wait to for the challenge to complete and get it that way, you can always buy for $20 and $30, right? And apparently new information, we're finding out that shocker, most of the stuff is being made by AI. Could you imagine? I personally got no issues with the AI being used, okay, as long as the game is good, and of course they are not like violating I guess the actors' rights, the human rights, right? Because of course there's a ton of news on this one, right? There's a ton of debate on this one that they might bring an actor into their studio, pay him once, get all of their footage, get their likeness and all that, put it in AI, and then they got them infinitely, right? Just like how they scanned the entirety of Nickmercs, put him in the game, and then he said leave the kids alone, and then they kind of like pieced the homie out. They were like, nah bro, you gotta go home. They kick him out. Meanwhile they have scans of his entire body, even his BWC or LWC, bro. I don't know what brother is packing, but that's kind of, I mean, it's serious stuff, man. Like, they scanned his entire body, and later on they told him to go pound sand, go kick rocks. We're not gonna pay you, we're not gonna want to have you in Call of Duty, right? So that's kind of like what we're seeing right now. They invite out actors, and they can put them in AI, and then all of a sudden they got them for life, and they don't even have to pay the actors back. So yeah, some of the and this is why we're hearing that the actors are now pulling out. The zombie crew in Black Ops 6 Zombies have pulled out, working over the lack of AI protections in their contracts, which is a yikes indeed, right? So you got that stuff going on. You got skill-based damage. We're not even talking, guys, we're not talking skill-based matchmaking, okay? Now, and we're not even talking EOMM, the engagement-based optimizer matchmaking, right? We're not even talking about that. Now we're down to skill-based damage. This is on top of skill-based matchmaking, EOMM, cheaters, hackers, AI, like I said, algorithms, and now you of course got skill-based damage, and there's a dev that apparently is leaking that out, so let's wait for it.
On the majority of the COD community, because these people eat paste. But right on track here, they're investigating a kill tracking issue with the total eliminations needed, and then they're gonna give us some jargon, some rigmarole, and give us the pistol. Right on track. Something's gonna happen where they give us the pistol. It's already in the game. They're going to give it to us. So this whole event was fake. You're on an episode of Black Mirror. Congratulations. It was set up to sell a bundle out of FOMO. And maybe you're new here and you think that's just a coincidence. Well, I'm going to show you something that's definitely not a coincidence. You see, double XP weekends and stuff like that, double XP events, have been quote-unquote bugged for 4 years now. Yeah, we're heading to year 4 of this being a bug. They were called out on this the last time they did it 2 weeks ago, where they say double XP is active, but it's not double XP. It's a complete and utter lie. Thankfully, we have some people in the community that try to do the basic math required to see what's going on, and every single time we do it, whatever dev team's in charge is like, oh, looks like we made a mistake, whoopsie. It's not a mistake for...
Even double XP is bugged. Or was bugged, right? Like, it's been a minute now. Apparently, suckers were getting 60 XP per kill in Nuketown while double XP was active, right? You should be getting 200 XP, 100 XP on a normal day without double XP, and 200 with double XP, suckers! That's how it works. That's how it is. That's how it always has been. But nah, man, with Activision, bro, they're like, nah, man, double point. They only had double XP in the shop. You know, if you wanna buy, if you want microtransactions, or I mean, when double XP is active, you're not gonna get double XP, but you can certainly buy a skin for double the price when you arrive into the shop, where you also have the luxury of bringing a friendly. You have the luxury of bringing the BBC bundle home, man. Double money, guys. You just gotta pay double the price, man. No double XP for you, suckers.
Years in a row, unless you are all retarded. Treyarch, are you all retarded? Can you not do basic multiplication? What's going on here? I can play other games where they can multiply by 2. Why can't the trillion-dollar company multiply by 2? Please, make me understand it. Are you having trouble with math? Do you need a tutor?
They doubled the prices instead of giving us double XP, bruh.
I can teach you what I know. I have a high school diploma. Do you want to know how to find the area of a parallelogram, Treyarch? It might actually help with some of your dog shit map creations because you seriously don't know what 3 lanes are. Yeah, there's a bonus lie for you. They advertise these maps as having 3 lanes. I proved them wrong in several videos talking about the maps. It's honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they were all AI generated or just ripped from POIs from Warzone. So yeah, there's 3 examples of blatant dishonesty. They're either stupid as hell or they're doing it on purpose. Both options are terrifying, if I'm being completely honest. But let's just assume that they know what they're doing and they're lying to
Yeah, right? Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, they got they had 4 years, 3,000 plus devs, and they're still using AI to make it? And they got Microsoft with trillions of dollars. Activision on its own is worth billions, and they rack up billions of dollars every quarter. I'm not even talking just the year alone. Why y'all suckers need that much, man? Why y'all suckers using AI, bruh? I mean, you can use AI, but like... but actually using AI while you have 3,000 plus devs, billions of dollars using AI, you would think that, okay, if they're gonna use AI for the skins and whatnot, they would give that to us for free. But nah, $20, $30. We had the monkey punch a while back, right? For $80, bruh. Costing more than the game itself, bro. They're using AI to make it, and you would think that you would get it for free, right? Because you bought the game for $80. I'm not even, yeah, right? Like saying use AI and give the skins for free. It's not even free, guys. Like, we're paying for the game, okay? You're buying the game full price, and then you're like, give me content, and they're like, nah, bro, we're gonna use AI and then we're gonna sell to you double XP. Oh hell no, we're gonna double the prices. That is ludicrous. And on top, you got cheaters, hackers galore, right? Skill-based damage, sbmm, umm. You got a whole lot of cheese out here. And you got the homie Blame Truth. He's like, you suckers be increasing his blood pressure on this one on the daily. But I love it, man. I love the therapy videos though. So
okay, now let's get to this game dev's comment that set me down this kind of rabbit hole. And it's not even really a rabbit hole. It's more so just putting the basic pieces together. I got this comment a couple days ago. Honestly, as a game dev, I can tell you there are no limits to the depths that these publishers will sink to. Keep that sentence in the back of your mind while you watch the rest of this video, okay? If they could rob you blind legally, they would. Skill-based matchmaking has a falsity within its title. Skill-based. There is no skill. COD has not been about skill since Black Ops 3. It's all about consumer engagement. I guarantee if you stop playing the game for a few days or a week, come back and you'll be winning again in no time. I guarantee you it's not just damage they modify, it's everything. How much experience you get. What did I just...
I felt that, and this is this is one of those ideas that I talked about not long ago in one of my videos, right? Where I did have a good time with Black Ops 6. I haven't played in the last 2-3 days now, but yeah, right, like I still enjoy my time with Black Ops 6. I said it before. I don't agree with what they're doing, but I still have fun, which is I'm glad to have a little bit of fun with the game. But it is true though that because I used to play Call of Duty religiously, then because of skill-based matchmaking, because of other stuff, the campers, hackers, cheaters, I stopped playing, right? I stopped playing religiously, and I would then start, and then I started to play here and there, and I really felt like that the skill-based matchmaking wasn't too high. Now, if I play every day, then I would start to notice the skill-based matchmaking. But then when I feel it, I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, let's stop a little bit. I stop for a couple of days, and then the game all of a sudden is treating me well. I'm not sure if you guys felt the same way or not, but yeah, I definitely felt this. I definitely felt it. If you play every day, they got you. They know they got you, so they're like, okay, we can treat this man poorly, okay? We can treat that sucker poorly. To us, you're not even human. That's how they treat us as, right? Like, to them, we're dollar signs, guys. Like, simple as that. We're dollar signs. They got algorithms ready. You play 5 matches, these suckers know your entire blood group. They know your family tree. They know, like, if you're competent enough or not. These suckers know the size of your dong. They know whether your girl is preggo before you even know, before she even find out. It's crazy. This algorithm is insane, dog. It is insane, bro. Like, yeah, so
just tell you where your grenades go, the amount of damage your weapon will do, how much damage you take, how fast you move, how accurate you are. All of these things will be modified to fit player engagement. You buy a $60 game or a $12 subscription to play a game where a dev makes you believe you are good, when in reality, this is not the case. Skill-based games like Quake, Unreal, vintage Call of Duty, the older Battlefields are dead. Every single one. They modify the game around you to make you believe in a fairy tale. It's not real. I can hop back on COD 4 and get 50 to 60 kills with 14 deaths with a group of vets. On BO6, no matter where you go or how hard you try, you will end up with a KD in the 1.5 range. Anything above this is for one of two reasons. Either the player has not tiered yet with the system, or they are cheating. And I'm sure by cheating, he also means 2-boxing and VPNing and stuff like that as well. I think that falls into that camp, but we're not going to call
Which Blame Truth does. Which Blame Truth does, actually. He does. Man, this is absolutely ludicrous, right, guys? Like, listen, back in 2021, let me actually show you guys this, okay? Back in 2021, we had a man arrested for training dogs to throw bricks at people, ringing his doorbell. You would ask, why is this relevant? Bruh. It's relevant because Activision out there, they are training the algorithm to find out who is buying the That's why it's relevant, guys. That's why it's relevant. It is crazy, man. It is crazy. The algorithm is crazy, bro.
Call it cheating because I think that's just manipulating the manipulation at the end of the day. And maybe you're thinking that's just crazy talk, man. That doesn't happen. The whole it controls where your grenades go thing. I mean, I could show you a dozen clips like this. I've seen them all over Reddit. Look at this. The grenades will go through fucking walls and shit in this game. And then after this, I'm just gonna play some skill-based damage clips where you're just not doing damage. I mean, I've showed you a ton at this point. Dozens upon dozens of clips. I could probably show you hundreds if I really spent the time to dig. But just look, it's right there. The only argument against this, the only thing keeping these people afloat argument-wise is that they don't have the resources to nerf you in real time. That's been the number one defense against this. And I've even kind of bought this too. I'm like, man, that's a lot of stuff going on in the background to manipulate someone's experience. I don't know if I really buy that. But then I remembered that that's exactly what they do with their failure of an anti-cheat. And one of my viewers' comments kind of pinged me off on it. Let's read it together, shall we? I may as well open up my own Reading Rainbow show on PBS at this point. But let's read this comment. They already alter the game in real time. Everyone talks about Ricochet anti-cheat and how trash it is, but never about what it does. They even showed how it all worked in a past video. Yes, COD themselves. Am I the only one who remembers this? The video shows a cheater shooting at a normal player and then they vanish, or making cheaters see ghost players, or even disarming cheaters. How is that not real-time game manipulation? You think that
I did not see that video. Yo, can a brother perhaps get a link to that video?
They don't do it in other ways too. And his examples are extreme. Ricochet does do all that stuff, but it also manipulates damage. We'll get to that in just a second. Let me ask you this, chat. Let me ask you this. Why does this anti-cheat not work? Why does it false ban so many people? This is something that's been going around for years now, but tons of people that don't do anything wrong will get permabanned. They'll have to like appeal and then Activision will unban them, proving that false bans do happen and they happen way more often than you think. I mean, you even get shadow banned if you get reported enough, whether you're doing anything wrong or not. If you just get spam reported, you will be shadow banned. And shadow banning is basically putting you in a lobby with other people who've also gotten mass reported. They could be actual cheaters. They could just be really good at the game. They could be some.
Yeah, right. Like we recently had like the homie Swagg that was yeah, exactly, right. He was put on a shadow ban list and he was put in the shadow ban lobby, right? And then he called up Activision and he was like, yo, why? Like, I thought I was on a Diddy list, right? And then he started asking Activision, hey man, put me on the Diddy list. Put me on, and then they put him on the Diddy list, aka the white list for Activision, right? And then magically he was back. He was back stomping them noobs and playing in the bot lobbies and all that, right? Yeah, we saw that live.
Some dad who just popped off in his son's like 0.5 KD lobby one too many times, trying to have a family bonding moment. This is all verified stuff that's happened. Not conspiracy theory. This is all right in front of your face.
Okay, let's get down to this one, okay? Let's, we have the homie Drifter here. Let's see.
Drifter here. Today I've got a short video for you where I show off a brand new piece of technology in Warzone that I think is very cool, and it live nerfs cheaters. But they did do something crazy just to mess with cheaters. They found a way to live nerf them to deal no damage mid-match. So if you get caught with cheats, you just immediately get gimped into absolute helplessness.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. But this is from 2021, and what we're seeing happen right now is that they're not just nerfing cheaters, they're nerfing the real players. They're nerfing the real players, man. They're using this technology like back at you. You know, back at you. They're supposed to use it against cheaters.
Whoa, wait.
Wait, what?
That guy's cheating. Yo, this guy's cheating.
I'm here to stay.
He's cheating. He hit me like 50 times and my health didn't go down. Cheaters are, that is proof. The cheaters are getting silent aim where their bullets aren't regging.
Damn.
But what if this technology gets turned against you? Remember this video I did a while back talking about the Activision patent where they basically had software that, in a patentable idea form, could make a game easier or harder or change matchmaking or try to get you to buy more mic.
Yo, why so serious? I remember him, man. He also reacted to some of my videos. I love the thumbnail, man. Love the thumbnail, brother. Yeah. F you, Activision. Take that. Yeah, man. That's all of us. That's all the Call of Duty community, man. But he put like Drifter with the clown here, man. Oh man. Damn, man. Yeah, man. And Drifter seeing that back in 2021 that you did that, I'm assuming in 2020, right? So in 2021, Drifter sees himself on a thumbnail with clown emoji or clown hair, and then Blame Truth sees this in the year 2024, and I'm seeing it when it's almost 2025. Make that make sense, bro. Make that make sense.
Microtransactions and do engagement optimized matchmaking. Well, this seems very similar to the patent, which I was inherently against. I was arguing with a whole bunch of people like this Why So Serious guy who he even made me a little clown down there. The point is, the patent that we talked about months ago, which I was pretty adamant didn't or shouldn't exist, that it would be too complicated to live nerf players, may not be so crazy after all. I may have been wrong on that one, and I don't think I was wrong for the wrong reasons. There was absolutely no evidence of it except for an idea patent. The patent wasn't even a technical patent that laid out like how it would all work, just kind of like the vague idea of being able to change people's stats live, and a lot of games already do that, so it didn't seem anything unique. And I never saw this happening in Call of Duty. I never observed it. I never tested for it. And I had a million people tell me they totally feel and totally know, but that's not science. But now, with this clip from JoeWo and other people coming in, we have evidence that that kind of technology exists in some capacity. How accurate...
But that's the thing, though. Like, with JoeWo, the clip that we just saw, you don't even know whether JoeWo was the one cheating or the guy he caught was cheating. It's a 50-50 because, of course, JoeWo is known to be, and people accuse him of cheating all the time. There are crazy allegations against him, right? So yeah, it's a 50-50 situation.
Is it? What does it do? Does it change damage? Does it change hit reg? Does it change lag? What all does it change? We don't exactly know. There's a lot more unknowns than knowns, but now we know that the game at least has the ability to live nerf players.
Now, after seeing all that, it reminded me of my first skill-based damage video I did when the rumor was kind of circulating and people were complaining about the TTK and the inconsistencies with Black Ops 6, this Ghost Bullets thread. You see, everyone always notices when like you're shooting someone and you don't kill them, but they rarely notice when they are getting shot and taking more shots to die, basically.
There's been a few times where I see that I got hit, but my HP bar didn't show up. The weird part is that it still showed which direction where I got hit as if I actually took damage. So at this point, I don't know if we can trust the HP bar. Is this the server making a mistake or what? I play on Ethernet with a solid connection. Yay! And that's the thing, right? Like, if you're experiencing this once or twice, a couple times over, okay, it can be a glitch. But if a lot of people are experiencing this over and over and over, then it's something else, right? Guys, check out this video on the screen. We recently had an interview done with a bot lobby hacker, a guy hosting hack lobbies for YouTubers, for streamers, for normal players. He's selling those bot lobbies, and he reveals what's going on behind the scenes. It's a very, very insane video. Check it out, and I'll see you right there.